Look at that beautiful swirl on the bread, man. This is that rye bread. Looks really nice. Perfect thing for the sandwich. Then of course you got the cheese on there too. Swiss it is. This thing's a winner in my book. Check out the bite. All right, everyone, we are here at the destination outside of SNS Diner. SNS stands for Southern Nevada Smokehouse, in case you didn't know. Now, this place has been featured all over the Food Network, got a ton of awards, a lot of publicity around this place because supposedly the food in here is really good. Now, based on the name, I'm thinking this place has a lot of barbecue, a lot of smokedness, all that goodness in the meat, but I also saw on the menu they do have a lot of other options if you do not want like a traditional barbecue plate. We're gonna go in there right now and see what they're offering today. Let's roll. Food just came out over here, SNS Diner. We got a couple items on the menu. This food all looks excellent, smells so delicious, smells really good. So first thing I'm gonna try right now is the classic Reuben. I heard this Reuben is one of the best in town. I'm about to put it to the test to see if that's true or not. So you got the Reuben sandwich. You got that nice swirly bread, the nice rye bread, looks real beautiful. You got the kraut, you got the cheese in there, and of course you got that nice pastrami meat in there. This thing looks excellent. Let's take a bite of this bad boy. Got a nice crunch at the top too. Really good. I love this taste of the kraut. It's a real nice acidity to it. Nice texture. So this overall sandwich is a nice thing. It breaks up the meat from being so rich and juicy. The crunchy bread. There's some type of sauce in it too. I'm not sure if it's Thousand Island or what. Tastes really good though with the sandwich. Excellent Reuben right here, definitely. All right, let's try this thing up, spice it up a little bit. Put a little bit of BBQ sauce in this bad boy. Barbecue sauce gives a nice tanginess to it. Adds to the overall great flavor it is. This thing is so flavorful. You gotta try this out, definitely. Next thing I got up over here, another item on the menu. Got some nice greens over here. They look like they taste great. I love greens. Then also right here, I got the Brisket Philly. Now this thing, you got the peppers in there. You got the shrooms, the mushrooms in there. You got some pepper jack cheese. And then of course this juicy looking brisket on a nice roll right here. Looks like a little French roll or something like that. Looks real tasty. Let's try this bad boy out. Look at all that meat. Look at all the juiciness. This thing looks good. Nice. There was a lot of meat in this thing. This is really good. No skimping out on the meat here. Meat's nice and juicy, nice and tender, moist. These peppers on the top give it a nice extra flavor to it. I'm not a big fan of mushrooms. I'm able to deal with it on here though because it tastes good. The cheese, the bun all complement it together, come together real nice. This is a real good Philly right here. Nice juicy brisket instead of your regular dry type of meat. Yeah, this thing's really good, you know? All right, also, let's try these greens out while I'm on this plate right here. Look good. You got the collard greens. You got some meat in there too. I'm not sure of the whole process how you cook these, but I know they put all types of ingredients in that big pot. Meat, give it a nice flavor to it. Let's try these bad boys out. Really good. Nice and wet, moist. Tons of flavor in here. Got the nice smokiness of the meat in there. These greens cooked nicely. These things are really good. You know, I'm not an expert on greens. I've only tried a handful of them, but these definitely got to be up there with the top ones I've had. Got a nice meat flavor to them. These are good. Vegans out there, you might even want to try these too. All right, last item for the day. I went with the 2-meat combo. Got some red beans over here. Got some smoked chicken. Then I got some ribs. These look like they're pork ribs. Not sure. I'll tell in a minute. Look really good. Now this was all smoked. It looks excellent right here. It looks mad good. Let's try these ribs out first. Nice juiciness. Look at the glisten of these bad boys. Extra juicy. Oh yeah. Let's try these things out. The pork. Real good taste to them. A little sweet, savory, tanginess to them as well. Got a nice smokiness to them. Taste a little bit of cinnamon in there with it. Nice and chewy with the fat in there. These things are real good. Let's spice them up a little with this BBQ sauce though. Really good. This BBQ sauce right here is really good. Nice tangy sweetness to it. Adds to the meat real good. This is a good choice to top it off with. All right, let's try this last piece right here. Got a smoked piece of chicken, nice juicy piece right here. Got the nice crispiness to the skin, nice and juicy. Looks really good. Let's try this bad boy out. Now this is smoked, so I'm hoping to have that nice smokiness to it. Yeah, nice, real nice flavor to it. Got that same smokiness, saltiness, really good. Gotta try some of the skin out with it, of course. Really good. And of course, can't do it without it. Gotta put some of the barbecue sauce in there. Give it a little drip. Give it a little marinade, a little bath. Really good piece of chicken. I'm not too big of a fan of chicken myself, but this is really good. Now let's jump right into these beans real quick. I don't think I've ever had red beans, not to my knowledge at least, but let's try these out. Those are really good actually. Nice, they taste really smoky too. Got a nice meat flavor to it. I'm sure they cooked them with some type of meat. Got a nice bean flavor to it as well. These things are really good. Never had these before, so I don't know what to compare them to, but they do taste pretty good.
A few moments later.
Whew, your boy's full, man. That's gonna do it over here. That food was definitely really good. I would say come over here. Like I said, SNS Diner at Southern Nevada Smokehouse. They got really good food over here. Not just your traditional barbecue plates, but other combinations as well. I'm ready to roll out. If you guys haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. I got this content coming out, like you guys seeing all the time. Hit me in that comment section for anything you guys want to tell me, any other recommendations, whatever you want to put in there, blow it up, all that good stuff. Until next time, I'm out of here. Later.